Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It is Monday, September 25th. This is our first episode of fall. That means it's spooky season. Woo! And there's some spooky shit we're going to talk about. But first of all, let's talk about the important things over here. Father Fortenberry, how are you? You're not even red-faced this time. And we have sound on TikTok, just to confirm.
So we know. I'm doing good. I went and got one of my favorite personal bottles at Las Garrett is Monkey Shoulder. I'm not a big connoisseur of Scotch, but Monkey Shoulder is pretty solid.
We did do a tasting on that. Do you guys remember what episode that was?
Yeah, that's the same episode that Jamie tried to put Bush Light in the same bottle in his Infinity bottle.
I'm gonna do another tasting.
DW, it's Monday. You said you was wiped out, but we're gonna have a good time this evening. How are you, DW?
Good, very good. Been riding in fast cars all day. It's good.
I got a fast car. Car so fast, I don't know what I would do.
Gary,
how are you?
I'm doing good.
In the bean fields.
I'm good.
My allergies.
I'm just glad to be here today.
We're glad you're here too.
Well, look, I'm working with a migraine tonight, just so y'all know. So there's no telling what might fall out of my mouth. Marty Mar, what's going on? You got the Weller?
That's a weird thing.
I'm doing good.
That's better than
glad to be here like everybody else, Just been a long weekend.
Look at that Weller.
Look, I'm going to give a little personal information today. Marty and I were at a memorial service. I'm not going to talk about the memorial service, but the fellow that gave the memorial service was not a preacher. He was a friend of the family and did a fantastic job. And the reason it was so good is because it was personal. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like he was sitting up there preaching to anybody. This man told the truth. He told the truth, and he told about his experiences with the fellow. And I'm going to tell you what, Ray, out there, you're probably not a listener, but if you are, you did a fantastic job. And I would hope if at some point someone would give a similar memorial to me. I was really impressed.
I'll be disappointed if I don't get to eulogize you.
Actually, I told I was thinking today. I didn't tell anybody, but I'll go officially on there. If Jamie's still alive, now it's questionable who goes first. I am the oldest. But if Jamie's still alive, he should be the eulogizer.
I'm the eulogizer.
Hey, when I die, guys, play "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue as my song.
Look, I want you all to go and listen. Look,
so like in baseball when they do walkout songs, we're gonna have walkout songs.
All right, who has ever seen Eastbound and Down?
I did.
Yes.
All right, there's a funeral scene where he waits till everybody's through talking, and I saw it the other day on TikTok. It's
I have
awesome.
a friend that knows he's supposed to do mine.
I'm disappointed it wasn't me or Jamie.
No, I asked him when I was a cop. I was like, I want you to do it if I was Brandon. Smart.
I'll do Donnie's and Terry's gonna DJ it.
Yes, we need DJs at all of ours.
You know Brandon, don't you? Smart.
I just want the Chronic playing at mine in some way, shape,
The Chronic?
the tape of the Chronic, and it's got to be a tape, a tape, because a cassette tape too. If you can find something to play cassette.
Have y'all heard or seen the video of the? I'm pretty sure he was Scottish or Irish. Where
Ed Sheeran? Yeah, he's Scottish.
Look at the Irish.
Look at Terry. Over
Oh
there.
my!
So he had a audio tape that he recorded where it sounded like he was in the coffin trying to get out.
That's funny.
That's great.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's in there beating on it.
Classic.
You sons of bitches, you hear
wrong.
me? Let me out.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's funny.
That was one of the things that everybody was appalled that it got funny.
If only he had the string with the bell, like they used to do the old time.
Yep.
They used to have it.
What?
So when people used to get buried a long time ago, they would have a string all the way down, and they pulled it from inside the casket like they were still alive and ring a bell up top.
So they probably should have done that for all these people that died from COVID, because I'm not sure they were dead.
In turn of the century, people were scared of being buried alive.
Well, that's back before they embalm people and all that crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm scared of that too, but
So you could fall.
I'm gonna be burned up anyway. I ain't scared of being buried alive.
You
I'm
can
scared
fall
of
into a coma and get buried.
What, you going to hell?
I'm getting cremated.
Oh,
baby.
okay.
I'm with Jamie on that. Michelle
Look,
says no.
I ain't wasting no dirt. I'm just
Nobody's gonna come see you anyway.
No.
You think Mac's gonna come see you? Your grave.
Max gonna have like a necklace with me in it.
That's better. He'll carry it everywhere he goes. But I'm kind of with you on that. I told Marty this the other night. I'm like,
look, my goal.
No one's gonna come
My
see
goal
me
is to
crazy.
make a big pile of ashes.
Big pile. You're trying to get bigger and bigger every day.
but look, okay, so look, look, we're gonna get more for a minute.
Hey, technically, gaining weight is a diet.
They're going to carry Jamie's urn in like this.
All right, I got something for you though, Jamie. Jamie, your mother is in an urn in your closet.
Yes,
Mix
correct.
them up.
Okay. Now, Michelle tried to convince Marty and I
Jamie.
that they just put a whole bunch of bodies in the furnace together, and whoever's ashes you get, you get.
I'm pretty sure that's
I highly
illegal.
doubt that, but I mean,
I don't.
She
think so.
did it because they said they do the dog that way. I'm like, that's a dog.
That's a dog,
That's
yeah.
a dog. They're
So-
not doing that with humans.
so-
Jamie, would
the
you
thing
want
they put 'em
yours-
in-
Would
huh?
you want yours mixed with your mom's? Serious, kind of a serious.
No.
question. That's weird. I know.
that's kind
that's
of that's
weird.
kind of incestuous.
What if you
It
got
is.
put in there and then all of a sudden she was like, "Crap, what are you doing in my bottle?"
she ain't a genie.
Dang,
Well, I know y'all
Donnie,
might
that's
be.
deep though.
That
That's
is
kind of
deep.
incestuous.
So like the thing they put you in that cardboard casket.
Or wood.
Yeah.
You can pay extra to get the wood, but who would the hell would pay something extra?
Yeah,
to
but
get
I mean, I'm
burned
about
up?
dying buying something to get burned up.
There a guy that puts the cardboard caskets together like pizza boxes.
I think so.
He's probably real
God.
fast.
See the
with
commercial from Domino's, the dude's
it. Yeah, he's slinging it. He's real fast.
I
with
told
it.
Michelle I
what
want to
Jamie
be
gonna
in
do
a
is sling
bourbon
it.
bottle.
bourbon
Yes.
bottle.
Bourbon
Look, and we
bottle.
want just a little bit of Antique 107 or Pappy's
Just-
left in the bottom, and you put our ashes in there. Look,
Yeah.
it's official. It's on YouTube. It's
Marty,
official.
we're gonna drink you.
No, he'll filter it. He'll filter it. What do you think of filter? Marty, I'm,
drink-
Marty,
Like a charcoal filter on it?
Marty, I'm not drinking you.
Drink all you want. I wouldn't do it.
But
I
if,
ain't drinking y'all.
if Pappy's is in the bottom, no.
Hey, you know those little, you know those flavor sticks? I'm gonna turn myself into one of them. Y'all drop it in there. Y'all drink my
Who
flavor.
used to watch the Rescue Me? That was on
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking
It was on
Look,
FX.
Yeah,
I
on
think.
FX. There was a great scene. The chief dies, and they're got him in his urn. They're going to scatter his ashes, and there's 5 of them riding a pickup truck. One of them farts, and so they roll the window down, and the guy just happens to open the urn up to look in when it happens, and ashes go everywhere. And so they're on the side. I guess, but they're on the side of the road. Like, got their pants pulled down. He said, "Chief's everywhere. He's in me." So they stop at a store, get cake mix, and pour it back in the urn, and they throw his ashes. And the lieutenant walks up and throws the ashes, and he goes,
Smells like.
"No," he said, "Was that cake mix?"
Look, we got a good friend who I think took his grandpa out to scatter the ashes, and they threw it into the wind, and it blew back in his face.
Blow back.
Blow back.
Grandpa, that's Grandpa slapping you.
That's exactly what it is.
He got teabagged by Grandpa on the way out.
That's right. He's flying through the air like.
So yeah, I'm going on record. I don't care if you cremate me either. I know where I'm
do
going
care.
when I die.
preference. I have a preference. I'll be cremated.
I don't care.
I know where I'm going when I die, and I won't be in that body y'all put. And look,
It's like
just so y'all know,
$1,000.
That's right.
y'all gonna have to carry my big ass because y'all gonna be my pallbearers. So y'all better hope I lose weight
we-
before.
we said
oh wait a
you're-
minute,
we said
cremating
you're
don't
on
need
fire,
that.
bro.
Never mind.
No.
Okay, there we go.
And look, if you tell
I
me
wouldn't punish anybody.
If you tell me I'm your pallbearer, I'm gonna go out there like,
Well, look, I gotta tell you.
We'll be like, we need some extra.
No, look, I was a pallbearer with 8 of my cousins for my cousin who was a big boy, and it felt like we had to go from here to parking carrying this casket. And look, I'm not sure we'd have made it. There was like 4 of us in the end that were holding that thing, and it was all I had to carry
Y'all
that
got
where
some
it
big,
went.
strong dudes too.
I'm telling you, it was all we had to get it where it was. But I was like, there's no way I'm letting this dude fall. I just
you
ain't.
can't.
You can't.
No.
Hey, just one of y'all told me like it.
Yeah. All right, so enough about our person. So,
Golly,
does anybody not want to be cremated here?
I
I
don't
bet
care.
Gary doesn't.
I don't care.
Really? Okay, I figured Gary.
Actually, I think my wife wants me to be buried next to her. She's talking about the
be
other
cremated
day.
together. Look,
I'm pretty sure I'll be buried.
Charlie wants to be buried.
Michelle does too,
Burn
but-
me up.
I don't care.
Burn me up beside.
I want y'all
I'm gonna
to-
be stuffed. Actually, I won't be stuffed.
Hey, y'all think it'd be
here's a funny
illegal if
story.
y'all burn me at
Tell
the
you, look
stake?
at us. Every time we eat, we're stuffed.
Jamie, here's funny. I told everybody at dinner. I was out with DW and his family one night, and I said I won't be stuffed. And Jamie and my son said, "No, that's not me." And you know who said that I could be stuffed at her house? Donnie's daughter said she'd take me.
I want to be tagged.
Before I get completely
Dirty.
Hey, we'd decorate.
It's
you.
still like a bear rug. I want a Jamie skin rug.
before I get cremated or put in a burial or get buried or whatever, can y'all like walk me around for like a week like Bernie?
Absolutely.
Like we get Bernie's.
Do you not think we would do that?
I feel like you should, and I hope you do.
I mean,
Would
yes.
your wife let us do that?
Probably not, but you don't need her permission.
I think we should get a boat and push you
you don't need her
out.
permission.
and
Just
we'll
do
set
it.
you on
So
fire.
this
That'd be
goes
cool.
as formal record
Formal record.
that Gary should be treated as Bernie
Weekend
from
at
Weekend at
Bernie's.
Bernie's.
Yes. And y'all should play like Jamaican tunes. all
We
the
can
time,
take
and
you to
maybe
New
I'll-
Orleans.
We
and
can
nobody
take one
know
more
that.
trip.
One more trip.
One
more
more
trip.
One more time.
Look,
All right, hold on.
they would
I'm
not know the difference.
I don't think I'm going to publish this because we can make a movie out of it. It could be Weekend at Bernie's 2, and we take a dead body to New Orleans for its final trip before we put him to
The
rest.
weekend at Bourbon Street.
Weekend on bourbon.
Weekend on.
Bourbon.
Nobody know the difference.
Nope.
No, they be like, they
Some
got
shades
drunk.
on him.
Hey, we might be able to find somebody on Bourbon Street, bring you back.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
witches,
that's
some
true. They got some
brew or
witches
something.
down there. All right, let's talk about Jamie's favorite story.
That's my favorite.
And I don't even have it brought up, but we can talk about it. Coach Prime.
Prime time.
He came down to reality this weekend with those Colorado Buffaloes. They met Oregon. There was a 21-point favorite. Well, it was 34 or 5 that they won by.
Yeah, and they let off the gas in the second half.
Yeah,
Early
but I'm
second
glad
half.
they did because I made a parlay. They had 41-point spread, and I took 35, and they covered. They didn't cover, so I took Colorado. But anyway, look, it was bringing them back down to reality. And I got to say, from everything I've seen, the way Coach Prime handled it was fine.
No, yeah, Coach Prime did well.
It's
I mean,
the media that's having a heyday.
He said they gave him a good old fashioned butt whooping. Ain't that what he
Sure.
said?
look, Prime's a ball player. This isn't the first loss he's ever suffered.
Nope. And you know what? He's going to be better for it. There's no doubt he's going to build off of this. But the thing, look, you're hearing some crazy stuff. They're talking about how the visitors that their locker room was less than up to standard. Now, look, that locker room, from what I saw in some videos, probably wouldn't even be good enough for my old high school team. And we changed in some outhouses when I was playing ball 35 years ago.
But, hey, if you want-
still didn't make a 30-point swing.
If you want Oregon's locker room, go play for Oregon.
Yeah, and if you're a visitor, if the locker room really did have that type of effect, if you're a coach, wouldn't you say, okay, we're not using this locker room, we'll go somewhere else? I'm sure you could go to a hotel and get ready for the game.
There is a lot of things that came out of this game. Did y'all see where one of the Colorado players? I mean, for the lack of a better term, it technically was assault, but he reached on the stands and grabbed something off one of the Colorado Oregon fans.
Oh,
It's like a bandana or something. He reached up in the stands, grabbed it, threw it as he's walking out to the tunnel.
yeah,
That's just dumb.
yeah, that's just dumb.
Game. And I saw people say, this reflects on Prime. I don't think it does because that's not how Prime played.
That just reflects the kid is all it does. It's a kid.
Prime was a competitor, but he didn't do stuff like that.
At a very high level.
Yeah. Now one thing I will say, I keep hearing, they're going to recruit. They'll be even better next year, which is probably true. But recruiting is not going to do it. They're not going to recruit what they need.
NIL.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
can-
they're gonna get
No. They'll transfer.
Tell me a player in the United States right now that doesn't want to go play for that team.
I'll tell you what. Go look at the recruiting rankings. There's a lot.
Oh, everybody wants to go play for Prime right now.
Wait till next season.
I think
But you want to know where they're ranked in the recruiting?
100.
75th.
What's Arkansas?
I think we're 23rd.
Wow.
right now 75th. I'd expect within 2 years, if he keeps coaching, I think you'll see a big difference. He'll be in the top 25 every year.
I don't think so because I think
he will.
I think he's going to be like Musselman, and I'm not hating for. I think he's going to use transfer portal.
Yeah.
I think he'll be transfer portal way more than he will
Does the
recruit.
portal not go show a positive against the ranking for recruiting?
No, it's technically a different category.
On the basketball side, Penny's building out of the transfer portal now. I can't talk.
And they're always
Well, but if a coach doesn't now, then they're subpar
yeah, you're
because
gonna
that's how you get your
get
players
beat.
now.
Yeah, and so I believe it was Prime that's already said that he would rather
Get
get in a
proven
kid
guys.
who's get it proven guys and kids
proven
out of high
guys.
school. I think
Yeah.
he said it at Jackson or
You got a
Jackson
guy.
State.
I mean, you can pull a guy that's third string from Alabama would be a starter on Colorado.
Well, I got to
right?
tell you guys, most of us watched it from my patio, but Saturday's college football lineup was one of the best I've seen in a long time. It was fun to watch.
It was.
We had multiple TVs going, made a little cash on the side.
Well, I lost some.
Hoggo's
but it
still
was fun
mad. Look
stuff.
at him.
Yeah, Hoggo is still pissed.
Look, the Hogs, though, if there's such thing as a moral victory, our Razorbacks had a moral victory.
They played a good game.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, who believed in him though?
Let's get a little bit of news outside of sports. So Donald Trump was indicted for questioning the election, right?
Right.
Hillary Clinton is already saying that the 2024 election will have Putin meddling in it. Said he'll do it again. She questioned why is she not being
she's
indicted?
pre-questioning.
She said he'll do it again.
Yes. Because it was proven that the dossier was a freaking lie. It was a fake. But Hillary Clinton comes out and says, oh, he's going to make sure Trump wins again in 2024. You know who's going to make sure Trump wins in 2024? Joe Biden, because he is screwing up left and
So
right again.
I saw a comment, and I wish I could remember who said it, but
Jamie, why?
no one Jamie why. But their comment was, I hate to rain on y'all's parade, but it don't matter if Trump is ahead of Biden right now in the polls because he's still not going to be able to run for election. And my only thought is you should be embarrassed that somebody's been indicted 4 times is ahead of your president, your current standing president.
He's standing still?
Well,
Yeah.
dude, did y'all see the video of him kicking the dog in the head?
Oh.
Who?
Oh,
Biden.
Biden can kick.
He also referred to somebody as boy, and I got to look that
Oh,
one
I
up.
saw it. I
Hold
did
on,
see
did we
that.
find something he can
Are you sure this
actually
ain't
do?
AI or
No.
He can't kick anybody. Come on,
He
Jamie.
thought it was
So-
corn
He
can't
pop.
walk.
Jamie
Jamie,
thought
he
it was
can't
corn
kick
pop.
anybody.
So
Hell, I can barely
they're
kick.
coming
He thought it
off.
was corn pop.
They're coming off Marine One, and his dog gets tangled up. The leash gets tangled up, and he like reaches up and it's kind of a side kick, kicks the dog right in the head. And at first, I'll be quite honest, I couldn't tell if he was falling and just trying to grab
Well,
something.
that's
with
a
his foot.
natural response.
But it looked like he kicked his dog, and the dog turned around and snapped at him.
He put some.
I would snap at him too if I was his dog.
He put some Rex Kwando on it.
I seen this video. You
Rex
put it up.
Kwando.
I
No,
watched
that's awesome.
Napoleon Dynamite a while ago, or part of it.
So why is Hillary not in trouble for saying that? Because the left. Let's go back to. I was gonna say Dole, but that's not right. Who was it
Dole.
against?
Who is against who? Ross Perot.
No, the guy in
forgot about
2000.
Ross
Who was it?
Perot.
2000.
2000, Al Gore.
Al Gore. It was Al Gore who challenged the election. Hillary
Yeah.
Clinton said in 2016 that Putin is the reason that Trump won. And none of that was true, but they didn't also get indicted for it. That's what Trump's been indicted for.
The reason Trump got elected the first time was the DNC. I stand by. I fully believe Bernie Sanders would have won that election. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
DNC railroaded him to put Hillary in there because
did.
I got
it was
off
her
work.
turn.
I got off work that night and went home. Never thought Trump had a shot.
Neither did Hillary.
Winning that thing. And before the night was over, I was like, he's gonna win.
He's gonna win it.
He's gonna win this.
He's gonna win it
thing.
for the biscuit. But yeah, I mean, but I think Biden, if he stays in, he'll lose. But I don't think he's staying in. I think there's one person that if they run right now, I think will beat Trump no matter what.
Tell
Kamala
us,
Harris.
dude. Tell us.
No, I think it's Michelle Obama, and it's not because I vote
You
for
mean,
her.
you mean Michael?
Yes, I think yes, exactly.
She's not running.
She says that right now.
I don't believe she will.
No,
Why
I don't
would
think she
she?
will either. Yeah,
But if she does, do you guys think she'd beat Trump?
no, I don't.
I do.
I think she
Yeah,
would.
I don't.
I think she would.
I think so.
But why would she
Not
run?
for anything other than.
Why
just
would she run?
She's Michelle.
She has money, endless money. Does she really want to be running the world?
wouldn't.
Want to be the first transvestite to rule the world?
Heck of it. We got banned.
Oh, we did get kicked, but really, why would she? What is the benefit to her?
I mean,
I agree. I mean, there's no reason behind it.
But people love Michelle Obama.
yeah, be Michelle Obama. I mean,
They do. I mean, she's almost like an Oprah type figure.
Well, boy, Oprah's has fallen from grace too, though.
Boy, hadn't she over Hawaii?
Yeah, I think she was already she's already tied into the whole Pizzagate stuff and all that.
oh yeah, with that producer guy or whatever.
Yeah, with the
All right, I
producers
got
of it.
some. Let's go to something not politics. Okay, Chris Brown. You guys know who he is?
Yeah, the one that smacked
Yeah.
Rihanna.
yeah.
We got bigger problems. He's hit with a $2 million lawsuit over unpaid Popeye chicken loan.
Popeye
hold on,
chicken
you can
loan?
buy Popeye chicken on credit.
Well, he bought 2 franchises, but didn't
Oh.
pay his loan back.
I didn't know like somebody loaned him some chicken.
I
was
thought
gonna
he
say-
had a Popeye's chicken car.
I thought you could roll up and be like, man, let me get 2 legs at a time. We'll hit you on
Put
Friday.
that and get a, he
Oh,
get
that sandwich. Now,
Yeah, he invested
All right.
too much in that chicken sandwich.
he get frequent fryers.
A freaking fryer mile.
So, City National Bank claims it loaned Brown money to acquire 2 Popeyes locations, and he never paid it back.
Where were the locations at?
So dude got
For a
money
Popeyes, not to make it.
to start a Popeyes, and then he was just like, I ain't gonna start a Popeyes.
All right, we're going to do a survey real quick.
They
I'm
may
going to
have
do it
made
one at a
it. He
time.
just didn't pay.
All right, sir.
Jamie, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A?
Popeyes.
Chicken sandwiches.
Popeyes.
Dang.
Ooh, DW.
Oh, wait, what are we talking? Sandwich?
Chicken sandwich. Popeyes or Chick-fil-A?
Man,
Come on.
Popeyes,
Do. Popeye. Oh, that's 2
Oh, yeah.
Popeyes.
Sandwich is just better
Gary.
than me.
I'm gonna now. Chick-fil-A does have better service, but Popeye's got the better food, and they got that Cajun
All right,
All right,
sparkle.
so which is it though?
You ever
Chicken
get that Cajun
sandwich,
sparkle?
Chicken
Yes,
sandwich.
Cajun sparkle.
Chicken sandwich Is it Popeyes or Chick-fil-A?
Popeyes.
Look, I want you to.
I don't even have to vote then. Me and Marty, our votes don't even count.
I've only had a couple of the Popeyes ones, and they better.
Oh, I've eaten a lot of. They better. Popeyes has best chicken.
Look,
I, mean, look,
I agree.
I accept the fact that you're gonna talk stupid to me at Popeyes.
I just want you.
I really wanted to have conflict, kind of like over
we're used
killing
to it.
babies. Remember they would use them two wanted to kill all the babies.
Here's the difference. When I go to Chick-fil-A, my sandwich is put together. When I take it out of the bag, when I go to Popeyes, I got to redo it.
Reassemble.
I got to put the chicken.
boy,
Yeah,
back
but
in.
I would
It's like a
rather,
transformer.
look. I'd rather
Yeah,
eat that
though.
put together sandwich.
Man.
They threw it from way in the back.
Hey, as my kids say, that Popeyes is busting.
Was buzzing,
But I,
Is
you
that
know,
good or bad?
Good.
That's good.
but you know, if somebody talked to me crazy at Chick-fil-A, I'd be way more offended at Chick-fil-A than it would be Popeyes.
For
Exactly.
Sure.
I
I
mean-
trying to get out there.
Like, what?
Look, I would
What's going on?
I grab my pearls and stuff. Be like, how dare you?
Yeah, you would get out your truck and be like, "My pleasure." Trying to throw hands.
Yeah, like at Popeyes, I'd be like, man, give me my damn sandwich, y'all hush.
I'll be all right. Go on, give me some of that Cajun sparkle.
Don't spit in it. Come on. Look, Marty, remember this? We went to Popeyes years ago, and
Popeyes or Popeyes?
Popeyes. I don't know. The lady at the counter tried to talk Charlie into getting the value meal, but she didn't want fries.
Oh yeah, Charlie wouldn't have it. It would have been cheaper for her to
And
get
the lady said it's
the
cheaper.
meal.
She said, I don't want fries.
Just get it. And give somebody else the fries.
This sounds like me and my wife at the drive-thru. Okay, she's like, no, I just want a sandwich.
Look, the other day we were.
Well,
at
if you
And
get
a
a
coffee.
sandwich and a drink, it's gonna be cheaper.
Don't do that
get
at
the meal.
Zaxby's though.
I don't
They'll
want
pa-
the meal.
I don't want
All
fries.
right, so we did this just yesterday. We got done with volleyball, rolling through. Me and Amanda really weren't hungry, so what y'all want to eat? Annabelle said Crystal sounds good.
All right.
Got grenades.
That does sound good.
Hadn't had Crystals in a while. I go up.
I want crystals.
We
now.
all do. My whole family despises Crystal French fries because you pull they're soggy, right?
They're better than they used to be.
Yeah, they're better.
Are they
now.
crinkle fries? They're
No,
crinkle.
No, there's something else.
They're like
now.
Walmart fries that are trash.
So we roll up, man. We order a sack full with cheese, and I just order 4 drinks. It was like $36.
Crushed.
Yeah, because they wanted you
But
to
if
get
I
that.
would have ordered with the nasty tail fries and
Yeah.
added 2 drinks, it'd have been like $25. But I refused to get them nasty tail French fries.
You could have fed them to your dog.
Or you could have got them
nasty.
covered in chili.
You
They're
could have
pretty
dropped them
good.
by Gary's house.
I don't want them things in my
Chili
truck.
cheese.
They're nasty.
Me and Charlie's going
You
somewhere
could
one
have had
day.
chili and cheese and still be the same
Yeah.
price.
Yeah, you
We was
could.
going somewhere one day. We stopped, got some little gut busters, and boy, they're so good.
They're so good.
Man, we used to come
Coming
back.
in and going out.
Look, they're only good at 3 a.m.
You remember we used to come back, Gary, from Denham and Diamonds. And
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
get 2
Oh,
at
yeah.
the 24 sack
Mm-hmm.
full.
I got a conspiracy
up.
theory. Mayo Clinic updates its guidance. Now, look, if there is a medical group, the Mayo Clinic, I would put on a shelf. Okay, they're up there.
I'm
above others.
big on the mustard group, but go ahead.
They now state that hydroxychloroquine is effective against COVID-19,
Well, everybody
Yep.
knew that.
except CDC.
Oh,
Yeah, they have quietly
quietly.
Quiet. They have
put that out there.
But why has a drug become a political statement?
Because of big
Why?
pharma.
Because
Look,
it
we're gonna
works.
get banned right now,
Yeah.
but I want you all to go listen to You got to go to Rumble and listen to some of the things that. Who's the English guy that's been canceled? lately? Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. He gives a rant about big pharma.
I almost said Russell Crowe, but go ahead.
That's his brother, Russell Brand. But he goes on a rant about big
Russell Crowe,
pharma,
by the
and but that's why, because then they couldn't get all their money for their vaccine.
It had to be experimental.
Look, I heard about a 29-year-old kid today who died of a heart attack while at work. His family, they're expecting a child, and you know what the first thing I asked him? Did he get the vaccine? When did we ever hear about a 29-year-old kid dying of a heart attack?
You know, we had tons of athletes.
This wasn't an athlete.
We,
This
I know,
wasn't-
but
this
we were
wasn't an
talking
athlete.
about the athletes and just
Yeah.
the connection.
When did we ever hear, even growing up, of someone? Now look, obesity.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
more to it than just the
I know about
jab.
obesity, but still, when have we heard of people that young dying of a heart attack?
I mean,
So I've seen
It happens,
I've
I
seen the
guess.
pictures before online and stuff where you look at like the nutritional information in our food, and then look at it at other places and it doesn't have all the chemicals.
yeah.
It's. I mean, I've looked at it myself. South Africa, even in like places like Amman, Jordan, it doesn't. It doesn't have the same chemicals. You get something that's like flour, sugar, water,
Yeah.
this, that, and that's a cookie, right?
All right, let's
all these things.
Yeah.
Speaking of chemicals,
But here you
chick,
have a ton of chemicals.
Can I add something to
Sure.
what Don? You know, and you're absolutely right. But one thing too, not to be the devil's advocate, but we are such a large country that for us to ship something, produce it, ship it, and have a shelf life, just from one coast to the other.
all
Yeah,
right,
I don't
guys, look.
disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunately
It's unhealthy.
very unhealthy.
Alyssa says her 16-year-old daughter had a heart attack at school last year, and it can happen with no vax prior. Wow, Alyssa, that's
I mean, it can, but we just didn't get. I mean,
16.
heart attack is like the number one killer of heart disease is the number one killer of all Americans anyhow. But we didn't become more focused on it until the vaccine, until we knew that it was one of the side effects. So now we're hyperly focused on it, and we're like, oh,
she had an undiagnosed arrhythmia.
Yeah.
So look, we talk about God's chicken versus Popeye chicken, which is not God's chicken.
I think they're both kind of God's chicken, but God just kind of.
Well, tell me this: how can a chicken sandwich, which is Chick-fil-A, has 55 ingredients, including MSG, sodium, aluminum phosphate, potassium iodate, and dimethyl polysaccharine?
How about that Popeye chicken sandwich?
Aluminum's what it tastes.
I really don't care what's in it. It's good.
So what are those chemicals? You're a chemist. What did he just name? 'Cause I have no idea.
What did he say?
I sound like said aluminum.
I know the MSG and stuff like that. That obviously is some type. It'll make you. It makes you essentially never makes you fill up. Same thing in
MSG gives me
chips.
a
It gives you like chips, potato chips.
Okay,
right?
read the
You
other
never
stuff.
get full.
I know what MSG
Your
is.
brain
Read
will,
the other stuff though.
MSG is not a bad.
a lot of salt,
Has a
preservatives.
Sodium, aluminum phosphate, potassium iodate, and dimethyl
Lot of-
They're
polysaccharine.
preservatives.
Preservatives is what they are, and that's what they do. They preserve the food, and they also preserve inside your body, and that's why it's.
You know, I bet
not good
if
for
we
us.
all like found a way to eat clean for like a year, you'd feel a lot better.
I guarantee we would.
Dude, I can't
The
eat.
wife and I have been talking about it.
I can't not eat sweets and stuff for a day. I ain't gonna make it a year on eating
Jamie
clean.
said them little ugly face apple cakes ain't clean.
Look, them little ugly face apple cakes scaring me. They must be Halloween
creepy,
cake.
man.
No, they have a Halloween one too.
I wasn't here on that, but Jamie, I like those too.
Thank you, Marty. The apple delights are delicious.
I saw some the other day. I thought about buying them.
Elisa, she must have read the same article I did earlier. It said that they are putting all these drugs in the sandwich to keep you from coming back. Look, Chick-fil-A's addictive. I ain't
It
gonna
sure
lie.
is.
It's so good. And look, the best thing they got going on that menu is the breakfast breakfast burrito with the chicken cut up in it.
I like he did 2 hand burritos.
That must be a big old burrito.
So I mean, people have been preserving stuff for a long
Oh, yeah.
time, like years and years and years. And
Salt's the
when-
most
when-
common preservative.
yeah, salt
Salt's been used for
or smoke.
millennia.
People smoke things to keep them. People dry age
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey,
I mean,
Jared
there's a lot
M
of
is
different
listening. He says, "What do they put in beer and bourbon to make it addictive? Bourbon.
It's the alcohol, sir. It's the alcohol.
It's alcohol.
aluminum phosphate.
All right, look.
or something.
Miss Universe Zimbabwe is criticized for crowning a white model. So Zimbabwe now has a white lady that will represent them in the Miss Universe pageant.
Okay.
And
Is
they
she
are being
actually
criticized.
a lady? I gotta
There she
ask.
is right there.
Okay.
She's right there in the photo.
You know what,
She's
but-
very pretty.
I have seen several interviews on this.
Yep.
There's very few Zimbabweans having a problem with it.
If she's from Zimbabwe, she's representing
If she
Zimbabwe.
was born and raised in
You're
Zimbabwe,
from there.
Yeah, she's Zimbabwean.
Zimbabwean?
Is
That
Zimbabwean.
sounds right.
So
Zimbabwean.
what if China had a white woman win,
That ain't happening.
but she was born Chinese?
Yeah, you know, people want to talk about.
That mess ain't happening.
like Jared said, doesn't make her any less than Zimbabwean.
Yep.
Yeah,
There
that's what we
I mean, I've only met a handful of South Africans, and they all been white.
But why we gotta be so shallow on color? Why, if there was a purple American,
There you go.
I'd be okay with that.
So most South
If she's
Africans
pretty,
are-
I don't care.
Look, you probably voted for the Orange Man.
Orange man bad. Oh wait.
Orange man.
Oh wait. That was put in my head.
Yeah.
So you know,
Any other color would been okay.
when you really want to get into I don't want to say racism because it's really not even a racism thing as much as it is a cultural. But as you stated, you go to Asia, and
Oh yeah. Asia is the most pure.
like you can't become
Pure.
Japanese.
Yeah. No.
So we've talked about South Africa.
Yeah, they don't come in your size.
They don't come in your size. We've talked about South Africa before and how they're not racist, but like racist. Like we
Oh, they're
think
pretty
about it
racist,
with-
I
No,
think.
but not with color. It doesn't really have to do with black, white, brown, purple, green. It has to do with where you're from.
Culture. They're
So that's
cultural.
not
No, they're murdering white people at a huge rate.
Because they don't have their culture.
But it's not. But talking about just basic, like what we would consider racism or hating somebody because of where they're from kind of thing. It'd be like Arkansas people hating people from Mississippi just because they're from different
Well, we
places.
do.
No matter your color, though.
Them people. From
Don't you say
Mississippi.
it? Don't you say howdy toddy up in here?
Speaking of which, who we
just
got
did.
this week? A&M.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that one too. We're
What's the
6.5.
Oh,
Me and Gary.
I got to
will
take
be-
A&M.
I
Look,
know
they
that.
hated on me the other night for taking
I love South Africa, by the way.
LSU.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
So I saw, and I can't take credit for this. I heard this. Boy, I wish I could remember who said
Sounds
it,
like
too.
you are.
But somebody on one of the either the talks or the tubes or something.
the tots.
Talks.
TikTok, man.
He made a point. He said that talk about they say how sexuality is
Fluid.
fluid, and he said that's completely incorrect. Meanwhile,
You get some fluid sometimes.
well, but meanwhile, skin color is fluid.
I would
I
agree. Yes.
I can
Yes,
agree
that
with
is-
Because to a black and white person to have a child, that child will range somewhere in between.
well, I'm gonna tell you what. This guy right here. These two are going to go to the beach next week, and they're going to come back darker. Yeah,
Yep.
I go to the beach. I come back red or like pink. Kind of.
I mean,
but I mean,
Terry,
there is no set skin tone.
no.
Terry, you come back with a couple more freckles.
I need more freckles.
Basically it.
All right, look, let's get back to politics. Texas mayor, this is a big deal, leaves the Democratic Party and joins Republicans.
Dallas,
when my
wasn't it?
career in elected office ends, I will leave office as a Republican.
It's Dallas, right?
Yep, Dallas.
Yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah.
And you can't say he's trying to stay in power being a Republican because
But you know why? You know why?
Why?
And I'm
Democrat
gonna tell you,
Party's lefty.
Bill Maher is the one he's been on recently on
Yep.
Joe Rogan. But that's what he's talking about. He said, "Look, I am still a liberal. The problem is the Democratic Party left the liberals. They are
They done shifted way left.
They're way
and
ahead of him.
They lost all the moderates is
Look,
what's going
Donald
on.
Trump could be considered liberal 25 years ago.
Oh,
He
no
was.
doubt.
Oh,
He
he was
wasn't-
absolutely.
No doubt.
Now
he
he's
was.
considered the face of white supremacy, which is absolutely
so
insane.
you can't tell me Bill Clinton is not considered by today's standards a moderate or even a Republican.
I mean, yeah, Bill Clinton.
I mean, he was anti-gay marriage.
He's anti a lot of things.
I mean,
what's the difference between him and Trump right now?
He wasn't anti being a pimp.
well, actually,
Besides,
Trump
Trump
was
is married to a beautiful woman, and Bill Clinton's married to Hillary.
Yeah, bro wasn't anti
Hillary gets beautiful women though. So
That
Does she
is
really?
a sexy.
yes, that's what I've heard that she
Hillary
I,
probably
I would
collects them.
consider what was Wiener's wife's name?
Wiener.
wiener.
Anthony Wiener's wife. That's Hillary's girlfriend.
I wish my
Yeah.
last name was Wiener. Kind of.
Aberdeen, right?
Yeah.
DW Wiener.
DW stand for Donnie Wiener.
That wiener.
With Nick Davey Little.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, littlest. Name me littlest.
Dude, we can't be serious for nothing.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation. Y'all want to talk about Wiener?
Well, little
Can we-
Wiener over here's
Can we make up another name for the
LW?
wiener guy?
It's Anthony Weiner. It is what it is.
Now I thought his name was Richard.
Has he ever been taken seriously in his life?
Hey, look, man.
He was until he showed his wiener.
You got to remember, Terry. It's like middle school in here, man.
But and really, you can't make this up.
No, you
Anthony
can't.
Weiner, whose wife is whatever Aberdeen, who she's pretty.
I thought they were dating. Were they married?
No, they were married.
They were, okay.
Aberdeen Wiener.
Was like a huge confidant of Hillary Rodham
She was a huge
Clinton.
Wiener.
She took the wiener name.
Terry, look at Terry. Terry's
took
like,
the
I'm
Wiener.
gonna kill all y'all.
No. But still, and then dude gets in trouble for showing his.
Wiener.
Wiener.
Oh golly, that's ironic.
You don't remember that?
Who?
No,
You don't
I
know.
have- you know, I
You
don't.
can't wipe this
Donnie's
stuff.
long-term memory is great for us, right? We can like introduce him to new things you've never heard of.
Okay, you can tell me about all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff.
but no, really, this is true. This is absolutely true. Anthony Weiner got in trouble for showing his wiener,
Yep.
and he still wants to run for office. And his wife's a good-looking lady.
But he can because
Yeah.
he's Democrat.
That's
Maybe his
right.
wife was named I'll Show You Mine.
No, it was Aberdeen, to be exact.
But for real, that's a tough name.
All right,
Let's
look,
just call him
Good thing he wasn't
Anthony.
German. His name
Yeah.
would be Hans.
All right,
Anthony.
I'm gonna
Hans
change
Weiner.
subjects because y'all are like in middle school right now.
We
So
are.
Washington Post downplays its poll that shows Trump beating Biden by 10 points. This is a big deal. Trump was never this far ahead in any polls prior to 2020. Yeah, 2020. But he now is ahead 10 points. Biden keeps screwing up. Who did he call a boy? Was it Drake? It was some rapper.
It was.
He referred to as boy.
Is that after Drake supported Trump openly?
No, this was recently.
It was recently. He just messed it up and called him a boy. I mean, look,
Because
this
it sounds
dude
like a
is
bunch
done.
of these dudes, man, are full on board.
Yeah.
Like from the rapping community. And it's about that money.
From my
Look,
understanding,
Jared
It's
pointed
about the
out.
money,
Look, y'all
man.
talked about wieners, but Trump got elected after the grab on by the comment. He's right. He
did.
did.
yeah, he
He
did.
did.
Yeah.
He did, and that's how I consider him sort of like Bill Clinton.
And then you had the Unabomber looking dude that was in the news. He was popping up on all like the live news feeds saying it. He was just randomly.
Oh,
walked
yeah,
up,
yeah,
snatched
yeah.
the
I
mic
remember
and-
that.
I don't remember that.
You know, yeah, I remember that. So my take on the grab 'em thing is,
Didn't Humpty say it best? Just grab him by the biscuit.
The biscuit.
in case you missed it, I'm the one that just
Grab
grabbed
him by the biscuit. Trump ought to use that as his like.
But look,
That's his call out.
Okay.
that's his
campaign
call out.
slogan.
His campaign slogan.
I do feel like there is a difference as far as Anthony Winter sending pictures of himself and any politician, but Trump's having a private conversation between guys and the guy shares it. That is two different things.
Yeah, because Jamie would probably be in jail by the
Dude,
conversations he
I don't
had
think that
with-
guy shared it. I think it was being recorded, and he didn't know it was being recorded.
Oh, he knew it was
Yeah.
being recorded, but he didn't
That's
know
what
it would
it
come
amounted
to
to.
be.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I mean,
because he got fired over the incident.
I think so.
Yeah, because you had a dude that was probably getting money to record
Oh, yeah, but-
anything he could.
But I'm not. I mean,
but it was an old interview. I mean, you know, it was.
it was old. It was like TMZ or something like that. It wasn't
Yeah,
TMZ. I
it's-
forget what it was.
Look, man, if you're a dude or a chick and you act like you and your friends ain't ever sat around and talked about something
Oh, you-
of that same nature, you're ain't no
and,
way.
and women do the same thing.
You're wrong. They do.
Men do the same thing.
I mean, we don't want, if we don't know nobody's recording, we don't want nobody sitting around recording us.
I mean, look at the
You know
stuff
what
we
I mean?
say
'Cause-
while we know we're recording.
exactly.
Exactly.
Jared said it's the difference between guy talk and unsolicited D pics, and he's exactly
Absolutely.
There
right.
you
Yeah,
go.
you're right. You're
But,
right.
but look, for most of us, other than Gary, those unsolicited pics would look a lot different.
But look,
Look, let's talk about Marjorie.
all I ever think about when I hear that story about him grabbing them is the scene from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he grabs what's her name and picks her up over his head.
I live my life by that advice now.
Just grab them up.
By the biscuit. All right.
Just
Look,
always
Marjorie
one
Taylor Greene. We've talked about her before. Did you? So I don't know if it's true. Trump goes gun shopping with Marjorie Taylor
I
Greene.
saw that. I saw a video of it.
He poses with 829.99 9mm Glock with his face on the grip in the Armory tour. Look, is this the most
That sounds like a rap song.
I don't
conservative
know what I
thing?
thought Terry was rapping.
No, he went gun shopping with Marjorie Taylor Greene, and they found a gun with his face on the grip, and he posed with it.
I have seen that.
This is the most American thing a president has done since.
I mean,
Ronald
they
Reagan?
but they got dust guards for ARs. They got mags that have his face on them. I mean,
If I was Trump, I got reelected, I would carry a sidearm with my face on it.
Marjorie's going to be the top baby name of 2024.
Marjorie.
I
doubt it.
I'm making a bold prediction right now.
I'm
bold.
still not
bold.
really sure how
bold
to
take.
take her. I mean, she comes off crazy as
She's
hell.
good looking.
She's good looking. She has some good points, but she also nutty as squirrel shit.
Speaking of good looking conservative stuff, did you hear about the Bobert lady that
Yep.
went, she went to a movie theater with a beau she met online and proceeded to.
Yeah, she was shaking hands with Herman and
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah,
Bobert?
Bobert. Yeah, she could look a
Who
woman,
is
but
Bobert?
Lauren Bobert. She's
so
a
they were watching a play and she's reaching over.
She
Hold up. That South Park went through my head.
Oh,
You
it
remember
is, the
South
same
Park
thing.
episode?
She was reaching over, shaking hands with somebody in the middle
basically
of
had a hole in his popcorn. His popcorn bucket.
South Park has a whole episode about taking women to plays.
Yeah,
Yes, they do. And that's how it works. It's a science.
the only thing that really creeped me out about it was somebody was in there videoing with a night vision camera.
What?
Yeah, who brings that, first off?
That's a little creepy, but yeah. I
Well,
mean,
it's people that are there to find problems.
That's crazy.
now she was in the wrong. Absolutely, she's in the wrong.
I cannot
But
believe.
it felt oh so right.
I cannot believe I talked about sports and y'all didn't bring up the most important sports story of the day. Most important.
Most. I mean,
Talking about how hard it is to be living in Colorado.
No, to be Travis Kelce and
With Taylor
have
Swift?
Taylor Swift a ball game in the suite.
Y'all see how they're checking on Miss Mahomes right now? Like how mad she is. She's not important
Why
no
she
more.
mad?
Because she's not the most famous
Dude,
person.
she just got.
And
His
Okay.
little brother ought to be the one worried. That dude's weird.
Look, man, I saw a meme that said something along the lines of Travis Kelce out here always scoring touchdowns, landing sixes. But dude, Taylor Swift ain't a six, bro.
no
You know,
doubt.
Get outta here.
her bank account puts her up in that about
Get
12
outta
range.
here.
It puts her in the infinity range.
No, she's a very attractive person. Plus,
She's down to earth.
she's ultra freaking.
Look,
famous,
there's
man.
a guy. There's a
Get
guy
outta
I
here.
worked with for a long time that lived in Nashville.
No, Mahomes outshadowed his wife.
He was walking along the river, and he walked up on Taylor Swift and her mother sitting on the bench, and he explained to me how she acted toward him and his granddaughter who's with him. It was like they, just normal people.
Yeah.
And look, you could tell how she was acting in that stand by Mrs. Kelsey.
Yeah.
And how she was acting when they walked out together. Now, one thing she did that was kind of weird, but if you're a billionaire, you can do that. The restaurant they were going to, she basically paid everybody's tab and told them to get the heck out of Dodge because they were having dinner there.
I'd do it.
I'd do it.
I said,
No, not for my dinner. I'm like,
well, I'm sure I got a
No,
to-go
they
box.
pay for the dinner.
They pay for my dinner. I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna say,
Holla at you.
I want some more money. I'm gonna sit here with
Can I,
you.
can I get a can I get a
Actually,
a signature?
Jamie, you're right. I would too.
Hey,
I'd
I'm
be
not
like,
through eating
y'all
yet.
wait out in the car, but I'm fixing to
Yeah,
hang out with Mr. and Miss Kelsey up in
I'll be
here.
like, at the bare minimum,
Taylor Kelsey.
just I'm gonna ask more stuff on my tab.
Jamie, I'm about to have one more old fashioned.
I like. Can I get a?
Like, I'll be like, I was just in the order 30 old fashions.
I was about to get some.
Hold on, let me get that top shelf.
Yeah,
I need
I'm
that
about
William
some of that
LaRue
Pappy.
Weller.
No, the whole top shelf.
I was about to
whole
get
top
that
shelf.
Pappy off the top shelf right there is what I was about to get.
Yeah, that 23.
But look,
But
is that not cool? Look, I'm
That's
sorry.
not a
It's
gas, I
cool.
wouldn't.
It's not like it's not over the top.
No.
It's not like in your face.
What's messed up about
kinda
it though
cool.
is like they want to go enjoy a dinner. Man, think about how hard it would be for Travis Kelce and her to go eat and not be mobbed.
You have people watching you all the time.
Yeah, just
Look,
one of them.
Travis Kelsey wears a helmet, so the people may or may not recognize him,
he's
but
a-
you are
everybody
not
knows who he
Look,
gonna not
he could walk in
recognize
here
Taylor
right now, and I could pick him up out of.
He'd be
there
the
could
tallest guy walking.
There could be two people in here.
All
I
right.
could pick him out.
I got a
tackle
question.
I'd break his leg.
I got a
It'd be him
question.
and Marty. You'll be like, which one of those
Like,
is Travis Kelce?
One looks like a hunter bad, the other one doesn't.
In the world, who's most recognizable, Michael Jordan or Taylor Swift?
Both.
That
Michael,
can't be
Jordan.
both.
They can't be both.
Michael
Who
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
who is
Michael
most
Michael Jordan.
Today,
today?
Michael Jordan.
worldwide Michael Jordan.
No, he still looks
I go
the
with
same.
Taylor.
Michael
I
Jordan.
think
I go
Taylor
with Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
No,
I think there's a generation,
No way.
20 and under, don't know who Michael Jordan
No.
is.
Yeah.
no, you're right. I mean,
No.
they're wearing the man's
Could be
shoes.
right.
I mean,
You see his shoes?
hold
get-
on.
He doesn't walk around.
Hold on,
like this.
Jamie. Hold on,
He
Jamie.
doesn't walk around dunking.
When you have all this generation talk about how awesome LeBron is and how he's a GOAT, they don't know who Michael Jordan is.
No, because
They don't know.
That'd be an easy.
They don't know.
I'm telling you right now,
They know who Taylor
Don't even
Swift
get me
is.
on GOAT discussion.
if I saw two skinny blonde girls, I would not know if one of them was Taylor Swift unless she's dolled
Look,
up.
Dave Portnoy.
Two tall black men. I'm like, that's Michael Jordan.
Well, but you would, but not everybody. Dave Portnoy. You know
I
who
am
that is?
everybody.
He's the guy who just like he sold Barstool and then bought it back for $1. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, it's-
Anyway,
it's great.
but he branded Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce a bizarre couple with zero chemistry after the megastar traveled
How
to
does he
Kansas
know?
City. Look, here's what I thought
People
was cool.
just hate, man.
You know what they
Jump
look
on
like?
crap.
They look like some middle school kids who were just trying to like, oh, I kind of like you. Well, I like you too. And I thought that was cool.
I bet you they even
I ain't gonna lie
kissed
to
yet.
y'all. I didn't pay that much attention.
No,
to it.
but
Y'all
if
really,
you look at in the videos, them it's like some teenagers
You know, like
that
he
are.
hollered at her. Like
Yeah,
he
he
shot
said-
it. He shot his shot the first time.
he
She
said,
kind of ignored
I
it.
came to your show.
And then
Now
he
you need to
kept
come watch me
coming, yeah.
rock the stage.
They shooting his
Yeah, because he
shot.
dressed up even like in like
Look.
jorts or something, didn't he?
Look, you know what they're mad at? They didn't meet on Tinder, and he went and met her mom. She set up there with his mom. Now look, that is a like.
That's like,
Nah,
I-
that's a power
a
couple.
power
bro.
Power
this, is,
couple.
this is where I disagree with you. I think the biggest story of the weekend was if you woke up Monday morning and you were a fan of, you lived in Colorado, you just had the worst weekend possible.
Oh, if you were any Colorado fan of any sort,
So,
did Colorado State win
look,
this weekend?
Colorado got their brains kicked in.
No.
And-
Denver got their
and
brains.
Denver said, hold my beer and watch this shit.
Oh man, Look, the Miami Dolphins put up a.
Oh my
just-
God, they ain't scored that many
Hold on.
points.
Okay, let me say this. So everybody's talking about how Oregon disrespected Colorado.
Yep.
Ain't nobody saying that about Denver.
All right,
Hey,
look,
did y'all?
Nobody's defending them.
look, we run out of time. We've been going for a while, but I got a video to play for y'all. I got to play it. But go ahead, Donnie. What you gonna say?
Is it where the coach of Miami's in the crowd letting the
No,
fans
no.
call
This
the
is
plays?
easy.
That wasn't really him. It looked like him though.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well,
I saw it.
I
It wasn't
believed
him?
it. I
No,
believed
well,
it.
Look, this
It
is
looked
better.
like it, though.
But we're gonna have echo. Come and turn the sound up. But this dude right here, let me pull it up.
Oh, there's the echo.
Quit talking.
He took he assault and he went on a golf cart holding a dog and took the police on a chase. Look
Get
at him.
it,
He
son.
balled it. That looks like Marty's golf cart.
Get it, son.
No, it looks like Donnie's golf
That's
cart.
my golf cart. That may be my kid.
Yeah, mine ain't that fast.
No, look at him.
I ain't got headlights. Never mind.
No, he balling.
That ain't me. Ain't got no headlights.
I think he's holding a dog. He is holding a dog.
Bro, he's chilling. That's what I'm talking
He got no
about.
shirt on.
He got the prime glasses on.
They didn't leave that dude alone. Get out the road. Look at him. He gonna drive at him, son.
Look, they tried to bust his tires. It didn't even matter.
How you gonna stop?
Hey, that looks like a.
You know what it looks like?
A parade?
When they was
A
leaving
parade.
Wally World, they want to be the first ones out.
Hey, look, I've been to police. If you're on a golf cart, I ain't trying to stop stick you. I'm gonna tackle
Oh
you. in the
man,
golf
they
cart.
got him.
They should have left dude.
I was licking him in the face.
He said, "That's my homie."
His dog's like, it's all right, fool. Come get me
Okay,
from the pound.
so look, y'all know that would be Jamie right there, rolling
Yeah.
with Tucker. When
On
Tucker
somebody else's golf
on
cart.
somebody else's
no,
golf
it'd
cart.
definitely be somebody else's golf
Look,
cart.
it looked like a parade.
It did.
Back in the day, that'd be on cops.
Should have been waving. Should have
Bad
been waving.
boys,
at
bad
people.
boys. What you
How
gonna
you go
do?
arrest
Yeah, we've
a
been
dude
going
with
for a
a
minute.
puppy
We're gonna
like
go
that?
live on the post show, but look, we had a great show tonight. Thank y'all for dropping in. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna hit Gary first. Gary, what you got to say for our word?
Like us, love us, but don't leave us.
Marty Mar,
Thanks for watching, y'all.
my final
Good show tonight.
DW.
walk me to the riverside.
All right, we got Mercy to go up.
Lead me.
Hey, look, guys, thank y'all for joining us. Look, we're making a move here. We're doing some things. We got a merch store about to come out. We got some things going on. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for joining us. And I think if you tell your friends about us, have a good time. Welcome to the patio night.
Outlaw.
Money move.